Next 212 is in need of a resupply. Coordinate 02. Okay, that's over. Next 212, the Valkyrie. We are in coordinate 029 break.
Could I get
031.
Alright, I'm watching to our east.
I'm not sure if that droid's alive or is it just proning.
That's what I came to. I'm just taking some pop shots at it.
Like,
Okay, I'm gonna go take a rush forward. Mel, can you cover it?
yeah.
Next 212, it should be marked.
Stitched.
The red dot.
Could be.
Alright. Anyone need medical?
Not seeing any movement. I see some heat signatures on my left here.
I'll just advise
Shots going over top the buildings to our
multiple
east.
missiles coming in at our
Very
location.
many
I don't see any survivors. I think we got them all.
Alright, get into the boxes. Artillery's coming in.
It's just run. Jesus.
Zenth, are you green?
Yeah, that's us, but we're good, we're good.
Trees going down.
Is that friendly?
That is not friendly.
Oh, well, that's not good. I have four,
Next 212 to Valkyrie.
I have 4 magazines left.
Over.
Yeah, I'm running out of ammo.
We need rockets.
No, what gun are you using? Whoever's low on bullets.
The DC-15S.
I have spare rounds. A gunship?
What is it? Yeah.
Lay down, lay down, lay down.
Wait, no, that's a lat.
No, that's
No,
That is not a lad, and it is also pointing at us.
Oh.
That's a lad.
Oh my god.
There's a lot!
Beware him,
That is
beware
a
him
fucking
through!
lad.
Warn the
Hey,
lat.
keep your guns trained.
Watching for crew.
It's either just gonna drop an arsenal, you can reload your hits.
Nice. Oh! It is taking fire.
Yeah.
The lad itself will be an arsenal. That's what command informed me.
I'm not going for that lad.
Did you get the rockets?
Stay firm.
Try to take out that.
Run!
Yeah.
Shoot down that AA with the rockets.
Hey, clear back
Blast
blast.
is clear. Clear back blast. Rocket, rocket, rocket. That's a miss.
Is that the only
How the fuck
hit?
did I miss?
That was a hit.
It was a hit, but it did nothing.
Yeah,
Is that the only hit?
they'll get deleted, but it's down now.
Yeah.
Is
Zoom
down.
believe.
Get another supply coming in.
Hey, zombie.
That was
I
the
got
only
been
hit,
dead.
right?
I'm gonna give you some saline.
Yeah, that was the only.
You moved an inch,
Perhaps
man.
this
you
time
working
it
on?
could come
Hold
from
on, there's a
behind.
sniper.
Next 212.
Location.
Hey, zombie, just stand still for a second.
Okay,
I'm just gonna give you some
stand
saline.
Jesus.
Um,
Won't blow my head off.
I'll watch it.
You were the one who moved it.
I didn't see anything.
Kept poking out.
Yeah. That's what they all say. Alright, we'll see if we get it back.
Alright, let's throw some smokes and rush the pillboxes.
Glenn, I'm gonna give you some
They should be
saline.
empty.
Green's
Sniper's
shitty ass
still up,
kid
bearing
doesn't have any
97.
fucking white smokes.
I appreciate it, Mid.
Do you need me to
Hey,
throw a
Black
smoke
Ops,
as well?
Sorry I couldn't do anything more for you. You were...
No, I was screwed from the
yeah,
beginning.
you were gone. You should have seen your chest. It was completely
Oh my-
red. You
yeah.
had at least 23
Times
different...
3,
And then I had
times
to
4
leave and
B1
go
battle
search
droids,
somewhere.
bearing 98 buildings.
If we don't
Hey,
move
medics,
in,
you
they're
guys
gonna-
need to separate a little bit.
Alright, I'll be on the right. I'll be on the right. Okay.
Take that pillbox. I just made. Bandit, take the pillbox. I just made.
I see a rocket.
Oh, get down, get down, get down.
Everybody
Get
down!
down, get down.
Incoming!
Watch for rockets are loose.
Oh, fuck. It's coming right. Oh, did it just disappear?
It's gonna come down eventually.
I don't like that. God, have mercy on us.
Alright.
Want me to smoke out the pillbox to the bearing 96?
Yeah.
Or 98?
I'm gonna throw some smoke and I'm gonna rush the walls.
Roger.
Alright?
We should just make the.
We can request a resupply again if you need.
Okay. I like that idea of making the ships into arsenals. That's really smart.
Well, that really didn't do that much cover, but we're just gonna fucking go.
I got some white smoke. Want me to toss
the
it?
arsenal, though?
It was on the
Scroll wheel.
doors, but I wasn't able to even touch it.
Yeah.
Alright, boys, let's go for it.
Go, go, go!
Just in the back.
Narnia!
Wedge formation, very spread out.
Follow up public.
For the
Command
Chancellor.
informed us that there could be missile pods in the cities and to take them.
Dude, you just gave me such nostalgia right there.
Ah, yes.
For the Chancellor!
I love that game.
Yeah, Battlefront 1 was
I see
fucking fun.
signature.
Times 4 B1 battle droids.
There.
125.
How you doing, Ned? I'm okay.
Times 1, B1, bearing 94.
Times 2, 120.
B1 at 94 down. We have a tank moving in, bearing 90.
ATD, hear that? Copy that. Tank moving in, bearing 90.
Those rockets.
Copy, I see it. Alright, I'm gonna move into that building right there. Okay. Rocket, rocket, rocket!
Missile pods bearing 67.
Reloading. Rocket, rocket, Orion, you good?
I'm good, I'm good.
It's moving right for us!
On their left. Everyone down. Hit
I'm
the
hit,
decks.
I'm hit, I'm hit. Get down.
Blank, fire one more shot.
Flying tank.
He's open.
Rocket, rocket, rocket!
Orion, you still there?
He's down.
Orion, do you read?
I believe I see 1-1 moving up through the buildings, bearing 98.
Orion. Can I get a medic on Orion?
I'm back up.
Oh, okay.
We got a crew. Reloading. I believe the crew's down.
Saga, what's your position?
Where's the medic? I need
fortifications
stitching.
with
Mount Guy, I need the position of Orion.
Get in contact with Alpha 1-1. See how they're doing.
I'm in the building in front of Nalka, or next to Nalka.
Okay, I see it.
It won't let me step over this.
Alpha 1-1 is directly north of us.
Guys, Alpha 1-1 is directly north of us right now.
Oh no, I'm back.
It won't let me step over this wall.
1-1 Alpha. Over.
Say that we're west of their position. And if it's clear to move up.
Next to 1, next to 1-1. Are you in need of assistance? Green.
This is
Alright,
on the building.
Let's try and meet up with Frosty's squad, and then we can push into where the Admiral's location is. Or clear the buildings to the northeast, and then go into Frosty's.
Saga, what's the news?
Oh no.
Next to one is in need of no assistance. They only need a resupply.
Wrong push to
I
top.
mean, we still have to clear out everything, so we're still gonna go that way.
How's everyone's health doing right now?
Yeah, could we get a check?
Blackout.
Green.
Orion.
Green.
Bandit and Med.
Green.
Med's green. Zombie.
Green.
Myself, green.
I spotted a trooper at 150.
I'm green. Saga.
Alright, we're good.
Alright.
Ready to move up.
There's a trooper at that
Orion, Alpha
bearing.
1 does not want us to move up on their location yet.
I mean, we can't really do anything else otherwise.
There's
We
a
should move to
prisoner
in the system. If we move up
right over here.
Yeah. I want to go
Guys,
this
User
way.
disconnected from
Yeah,
this
like that.
channel.
Let's go.
That's how I want to go.
Alright, there's a line on map. Clear every building on that line. Does anyone have a visual on him? I'm pinging.
On you.
Taking the building north.
Fire.
Blackout, I'm right behind you.
Roger. Alright.
Clear.
This is not an openable door. Let's try over.
Sick. It's not a door either. That is though.
Here we go. Alright, we got someone upstairs. This is not openable.
Clear. You can mark it.
I'm marking.
Alright, I'm gonna take cover up here and do some overwatch.
Alright, we're gonna head down.
I've lost contact with the hostage.
Let everyone know where I am.
Medic Frosty's down. Could you move up?
1-1, I'm in a building to your northwest. I'm providing overwatch.
On my way.
Shots coming from the southwest.
Orion, Frosty's down.
I'm moving back down up to your position 1-2.
Okay.
Zin, do you have Frosty's position? He's on my position right now. Lower floor is clear. It's clear upstairs.
Nalka, I'm moving up to your position from your north.
No heart rate still. Yeah, that's because you did it while I was doing CPR.
Has anyone tried the Admiral yet?
Does anyone have bandages we can use? 'Cause we need some.
Yeah, it disappeared.
Makes you 1-2 to command.
Well, Frosty is not good. Frosty is not
Any location of the Admiral?
Meds, is there a resupply?
Not yet.
There you go. You got some more medical supplies.
Just commando, the other RTO's down.
Oh, I got his heart rate back up. Tell your team you got
I'm pushing up the building.
He
Alright,
actually
I'll
has a heart
push up
rate.
to the warehouse
Hoggers,
area.
dude. Hoggers.
This commando, that the other RTO's.
Who needs bandages?
What does the Admiral look like? And that.
Zin, can you ping the building where you are with Frost? I'm in the middle
This
giving
1-2
CPR.
Panda, I do not know if you were notified.
He's completely fine, he just needs more CPR, so go and tend to the other wounded.
The other RTO's down.
Shots coming from the southwest.
I have visual of Lachlan right above
On
you.
you, zombie. On you. Clear. Oh. It was a trick.
So, do we have eyes on the Admiral?
No,
Yes.
negatory.
1-1 is securing him right now.
Alright, let's move up to 1-1. Make sure they're good.
Copy.
Should we form a perimeter around the town to prevent it from being assaulted?
Oh, I think we're gonna hot evac him.
Roger.
There's a droid coming up! There's a droid coming up to that!
Oh, I got a weak heart rate. Alright. Keep going.
Lat right above us. 2.
Alright, next to 1-1, just request back. Should I do the same?
Blackout watching south.
Requested an evac, should I do the same? Next to 1-2 to Valkyrie. Next to 1-2 to Valkyrie, we are in need of an evac. Second. Next to 1-2 to Valkyrie. Alright, mark the position with smoke.
I used all my smoke for when we rushed the walls.
Does anybody have a smoke?
I do.
Okay, we need to mark it for an evac. We're a
Alright.
separate unit from that 1-1, so don't get on 1-1's lap.
Where are we marking?
Same area.
Right here?
Alright. There's an area right
Do that area that I just pinged.
Hey, Orion or Saga, can you send to command to ask for Frosty's Seal? Because he seems to be bugged. CPR's not clean. We've tried for like 5 minutes.
say again?
Can we get a Seal
Yeah,
on
I got it.
Frosty? Can you ask command for it?
Ah, fuck. Next to us. On Frosty.
We've been doing CPR for like 5 minutes. It's just not coming up.
Next to 1-2 to command, we need a Seal on Frosty. Next to 1-2 to Valkyrie.
How is your math?
Let me get a quick squad check just to make sure everyone's here and then come by the white smoke blackout.
Green.
Bandit. Bandit. Green. Meds. Green. Zombie. Synth.
Green.
Suck. Green. Blood.
Green.
Alright.
Alright, is everyone in a lap?
No, we're waiting for our lap to come.
Blackout watching north.
Next to 1-2 to Valkyrie.
We're going alright. We're all
Wait, did we get our... What was our objective here in the first place? The Republic,
Next to
Yeah.
1-2
Both
to
laps.
Valkyrie. We have a lap coming in.
So you have that one, and there's one over here. So we're gonna go. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, follow
Shots
up.
coming from
There's another
southeast.
one apparently.
Say again?
Yeah, we marked
Yeah,
our
so
spot with
both
smoke.
lats were here.
They're
and now
coming back. They're gonna come back. They're bugging out.
We marked our spot with smoke and we were just waiting here.
Yeah.
Do you need me to mark it again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, both the lats buggered out. There was a droid fire from the fucking south.
It bounced way too far, my bad.
That's fine.
No, I'm just gonna stick with you guys.
Alright.
I have some green flares if you want me to pop those.
User joined your channel.
Flares don't do it, won't really
Next
do
to
much. You
1-2
won't started really
Next.
safe.
Yeah, it is
Hold on.
daytime, so.
If you left behind, there's another lat coming.
Is anyone else here part of once just rally up?
XU-12 to command.
I'm gonna see if there's anyone else with my squad here. I don't think there is.
XU-12 is still waiting on an evac if additional troopers in the area.
I think about 3 or 4 of your guys got onto the light.
Ah. Well, I did a squad check and told everyone to go by the white smoke.
2 got on.
I don't think they heard that part.
Zenth and Meds got on.
LZ should already be cleared.
Hey, there you guys are.
Those missiles taken out?
Ah, yep.
Yeah, we took the AT droid
hello,
out.
boys.
Next you want to Valkyrie, those missile droids have been taken out.
Ah,
So a lot of people got left behind.
Bro, just like the movie.
Which movie though?
Left Behind.
All of them.
Very unresponsive.
At least I'm here this time, guys.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Very
Fuck.
Hey, there it
These
is.
guys are
Fucking
probably
hell.
already having debrief. They're like, where's Lachlan? Well, always.
You got some coming from the left side.
He's down.
One's left side.
Ah, no, there's another one. Open fire.
He's down.
There's more. One down.
Okay, now you can say fire.
Alright, keep your eyes up now.
You just had 10 guys open fire on like 2 droids.
I
Actually,
don't think that was more
Valkyrie.
of like
Yeah.
That's the only way to take him down, what do you mean?
Execution cartel.
User disconnected from your channel.
Build a fucking trench.
I swear this pose
Copy.
isn't uncomfortable at all.
It is 30 seconds.
And magic trench out of nowhere.
Hell yeah.
Those are the coolest, dude. But you can't camouflage them.
Tactical roll.
Oh, they took that out? Oh, they
I
did.
was trying.
I've got the one up on all of you. I've got fucking Orion's Snapchat.
Bruh.
There it is. I
That was player controlled.
That was definitely player controlled.
ATs do not pull out rockets. Oh, last one. Throw smoke.
I'm out of smoke.
Green smoke. Throw blue.
I am.
Left side. Alright, he's down.
I am.
You tried to pick up the AT off that one fucking droid.
What if they just like land on us because they hate us?
Still see it. I saw a droid northwest.
So much smoke, I can't even see the lat now.
Let's do boys. Alright, boys,
One
get
around the
in.
corner.
Get in the lab. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Go, go.
I'm in.
Safe.
Alright, get in.
Oh, don't do this to me now, gang.
No! Lachlan! No!
Did we actually leave someone behind? That's fucked up.
Lachlan,
Bruh.
no.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
He was the only one of us that actually sounded like a real clone.
Who did
Bruh.
we leave behind, bro?
We left a lot.
Of course we left the minority behind. Alright guys, we're airborne jumping. Everyone double tap V.
I may be ignorant, but I would like to know what the CP.
Hey, what do you want me to double tap? Hold up.
Corporal.
Child.
Oh, he's in the way.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's laid down. Let's take him.
Dude, we didn't leave him behind. We're good.
Well, we could just say if we did leave him behind, we could just push him out.
Do a barrel roll.
Oh, he's up.
What happened?
Hey.
Double tap V.
I all I hear was like at 4:48. I just hear this, bruh. We left him behind. We left the minority behind. I was like, bruh.
We were all
We're all just projecting what we wish we did.
Alright, everyone jump out.
Double tap V.
Go ahead and
Let's repel.
Just repel into debrief.
Yeah, I think let's
I'm deploying the ropes.
Come on. Oh. Repelling.
Why is...
Yeah, I'm fine.
What?
I got left behind twice.
Yeah, it happens, dude.
Hey guys, I Zeus healed everyone. Everyone, guys, let's get lined up, please.
Fix the line. Medicine's overdosing people.
Yes, I was.
Specifically in Malka.
Damn.
The first time was from when
Alright.
you guys left, and then the second time.
Just everyone.
Like a perfect line.
God, I can't believe that's our fucking Admiral.
Bro,
Alright.
why does he have a cigar?
With all due respect, sir, you look very gay.
Don't worry about it. Alright. Alright guys, lock it up, lock it up, lock it up. Ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Alright,
Admiral.
salute the Admiral.
Alright.
Admiral.
Alright, guys.
Where's salute?
Everyone at ease, let's start. Everyone, please lock it up while I'm doing this. So, first off, before we do any PTSs or anything like that, I want you all to put in chat. You type in chat by hitting the / key. First, 1 out of 10, how was lag? 10 being bad, or 10 being no lag, 1 being a lot of lag.
Wait, if locked.
That's more than 10, son.
10 being no lag, 1 being a lot of lag, guys. Okay. Now I want you to do the same thing about medical. 10 being medical system's fine, 1 being medical system is broke. Okay.
My medical system broke for like 5 minutes in the beginning of the op, but
Oh, that's not
There
good.
was
Okay.
also Frosty's existence broke it too.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. Now I just need to do a quick overview. So remember, you guys both landed. Honestly, I think. Okay. I'm gonna ask the squad leads here in a second. From what I heard, I thought communication on LR was better. I like to hear that the two squads were talking to each other, but I want to hear from first Frosty and then Orion how you guys thought communication was. Frosty, go ahead.
What do you mean? Like between?
How do between just in general, how was communication? Like, was it disorganized or anything like that?
Well, me and Orion were on the short range. We were talking to each other a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know who's the RTO for Saga. Saga did a decent job communicating between the two squads.
I mean, how was your inter-squad communication?
In-squad communication was decent. I didn't hear... I mean, I was on LR, but I didn't hear a lot of relay from glide from command or air assets. There was a point where we got into the city where I had no clue what the air was saying to me because there was so much. I had all 4 radios going at the same time, and I just couldn't hear. I had no one relayed anything to me, like any kind of information. I had no idea the AA was still up. I had no idea about the missile silos. I just no clue whatsoever. Just because I just want to say this now, Glad you did a good job for the most part, but I do need you to still relay shit to me, because just because I'm on LR doesn't mean I catch everything. I just need you to focus up and pay attention to it more.
Well, damn. I agree. RTOs. Again, I think we went over this in the training. You guys need to make sure that you relay information from your squad lead to command and vice versa, so they know. All right. Orion, what about you?
Communication was pretty good. LR wise, Sago did everything I asked. Like if I had a question, he asked it immediately and gave me the answer. He told me any new information and stuff. And then
Alright.
in the squad, everyone answered squad checks and did call-outs correctly. So I'd say it was pretty good.
Okay. Now this is important, guys. Now 10 being good, 1 being bad, 10 being good, and 1 being bad. How was the overall way we organize this operation in terms of doing the squads like this? One more 69. I'm gonna lose my mind. All right. So you guys are all pretty much happy in terms of how we did this. Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Of course, I wasn't listening to your guys' inter squad communications, but I was listening between Frosty and Orion, and I think you guys were talking quite a bit. Again, we were testing a new chain of command system and communication system, and I think it worked pretty well. I want to thank you all for the great turnout. I want to say, tactically, I thought you guys did pretty well. Just make sure when you're healing people to pull security. I thought 1-2 did a great job of doing that when they were in that trench line right before they entered the city. In my opinion, they did a very good job doing that. And one thing, if you don't always have to build small trenches, I recommend building the medium trenches since they can protect your head when you're crouched.
Unless do the pillboxes.
What do you mean?
No.
Like for artillery wise, because that's what we were doing the small ones for.
Oh, I don't know. But I was just saying, if you crouch behind a medium trench or a large one, your head's protected. So that's the best. But if you're just like doing like a self trench or you're really spread out, smalls are the best. Or you're making a foxhole. But yeah, like you guys were saying. But yeah, just remember that. Now I'll be taking, if you have something to say, please put a PTS in the chat. Everyone don't type if someone puts a PTS in. Any PTSs, guys? Sven, go ahead.
Yeah, can medics have more medical supplies or like do supply drops?
If you can, oh yeah, well, you can. If you can somehow fit more medical supplies in your kit, that's fine. Do it. The reason we couldn't really get supply drops in is because that AA gun was up most of the time, and the way we're gonna do supply drops is the LAT themselves are arsenals, right? So the LAT has to land in order for you guys to resupply, which is just, it's pretty realistic compared to what you know it would happen in actuality. And that AA gun really prevented the LATs from landing for a majority of the operation.
Yeah,
So
we ran out of like bandages and shit, and we couldn't really do much. So we had to like, oh yeah, give me a bandage, you fucking pack.
yeah. I recommend. I mean, I'm not really saying it's your guys' fault. You guys did, of course, there was some miscommunication about the status of the AA gun. But in this specific scenario, taking that out probably would have helped a bit. I'm sorry, who else had a PTS? I didn't look at chat. Who was next?
Oh, I did.
Okay, go ahead.
Off of what Sven said, I didn't know that we had an arsenal for the thing, so if we knew that at the beginning, that would have been nice. But for future,
Yeah,
really nice.
yeah, I agree. I probably should have let you guys know that in the beginning, but I didn't. I guess this is my fault. I didn't predict you guys would need that many supply drops. To be honest, I thought more guys were gonna die. So supply drops wouldn't be as necessary. But medics, props to you guys for working, especially in lack of medical supplies. There were very few deaths, surprisingly. So it seems as though we've gotten the medical system under control for the most part. So great job.
The other thing I wanted to say was for medics. I think they need a larger backpack to carry more medical, and we need to have an update to the regulation uniform so everyone's carrying more saline on them.
We can do that. We can do that.
Either of those things would fix the medical issue because the medics.
I'll
use
see
more
if we
stuff.
can get a bigger Invisa backpack for the medics, or I think there already is an updated medical loadout that all of our medics use, but if they need even more, we can see. I'll look.
Well, I think we just need to make sure regulations of everyone's stuff carries more saline.
Yeah, I agree. I'll look and see which one would be better. I'm just gonna try to increase the medics loadout capacity because we already have no stamina, so it doesn't really matter how much they weigh.
We on our side, I requested everyone take more saline, and I think our medics didn't complain a single time. We had a very,
Okay.
very good amount.
Okay. Well, yeah, I will look into that. Okay. Did anyone else have a PTS? I'm sorry. Anyone else? No, nada. Gamers, nothing. All
I
right.
guess I have one more thing to say.
Okay.
For versus squad lead versus team lead, me and Nelka, I don't think did very much. I don't know how. I want to know how Lachlan and Poker felt.
Gamers, Lachlan Poker.
What?
How did you
Okay,
guys
cool,
feel
okay.
about your position as a team lead? Like, what did you guys do? Because I felt like we were just basically regular soldiers.
Yeah. I felt I was just pretty much following what Frosty gave me and then turning it to simplified orders.
Yeah, that was basically what we did when we really think about it. We got our orders from our squad leader and then passed it on to our team, and since we knew what the objective was, we gave orders on our own initiative to our teams.
I
And
guess
then
the
from
issue
there,
for our team was that we were one giant conglomerate and not two different teams in one squad.
Yeah, and see that's kind of the benefit, but also disadvantage of the system is that you have the access to the entire squad. It's really up to your squad lead if he wants to break you guys up into the teams or just keep you as one kind of larger group. That's really up to his discretion. But team leads are mainly there in the scenario that there is an issue and you guys need to split up. You easily can, right? So I know you guys did a 2-pronged assault. If you wanted to do another 2-pronged assault within that 2-pronged assault, that's when team leads would come into play, right?
And then in that case, we have the team squad up on the 2 team leads.
No, well, that would take a
way
lot
it's
of time.
easier.
That would take a lot of time.
No,
Are
I
you
meant
talking
before
about at the beginning of the op? I don't know. I'll consider it. I mean, that would make it kind of a bit more difficult for the squad lead and kind of take us back. So probably not. But
I was just thinking in terms of you said you wanted it to be easy to split us up, but I found it actually very difficult to try to split us up because we're all in one giant squad. It's kind of hard to say, okay, my team over here.
well, I think yeah. You see, yeah, that's where it comes. Just you guys need to know what teams you're in, so that way you can break up.
Visually, like looking for people who are within my team. It's kind of hard.
Well, I mean, there are a couple different things you could do in regards to that. I mean, you could just pop a smoke and say these guys go to this smoke or stuff like that, and make a marker on map. You do a couple different things. But Frosty, go ahead.
What I did before the op is I had both Poker and Lachlan look at the Orbat and figure out whose team they're in, and they went and let each person know who they were following. And if not, each individual troop would just look at the Orbat and saw if they were in Alpha or Bravo. It took like 30 seconds max at the beginning of the op before we did briefing and everything.
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying. Just like make sure you know whose team you're in. And I understand the issue you bring up, but again, just like mark it on map, use a smoke or something. That should do it. If worst case scenario, just shoot your gun up in the air and say, "Come over here."
Actually, I like what Saul said. Use different colors for teams.
Yeah, you could do that too. Very viable.
Keep medics always red, and then everyone else go in 2 different
Yep,
team colors.
you could do that. Completely
and
do that.
Squad leads as a different team color.
Yeah, you could do that. That's really up to your squad lead to organize. But yeah, any other PTSs, guys? All right. Sorry, the op was a bit shorter than I wanted to. It was only about an hour and a half. Overall, how do you guys think the op went? You can just say out loud. Good, bad.
Good.
Man.
Good.
Right. I'm sorry. The first part was a bit slower than I wanted it to. But I think you guys actually did a pretty good job there, so I appreciate it. Guys, I want everyone. Pilots did a fantastic job. They had a lot on their shoulders this op, and they did it all very well. And they only died like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times if you're not counting Rook's disconnect. So.
You did say that was gonna happen.
Yeah. All right, guys. If that's it, any more last second PTSs? Ed, you got anything to say, Kakashi Odin? Or General, sorry. Admiral. Admiral.
It's Admiral, dude. Fuck.
Admiral.
Odin, do op.
Thank you for putting me in
Zinth.
the correct rig, dude.
Zinth, go ahead.
On the topic of the slower at the beginning of the op, maybe since we were holding the flank with Alpha 1-2, we could have had a Warthog or something to get into the fray faster.
Oh, that would have been up to your squad lead to call it in, and then if it was available.
What?
Well, that'd be. Oh, yeah.
I think that's something he didn't know we had access to as well.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could always ask.
Nothing wrong with that.
I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Yeah,
the
what
best
the
thing to
fuck,
do
alright.
is to ask.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All right, guys.
God damn it.
So if that's it, first off, thank you all. We had a fantastic turnout here today, and I thought it was going to be a lot more disorganized. I think it was all you all did very well. I appreciate it. Keep your eye on announcements with the Admiral now intact. He may be able to give us some valuable intel about the campaign here. We're going to be on this map for the next week or two, so I hope you all like the FOB. Get used to it. Okay, if that is it, then everyone is dismissed. Fantastic job. All CRCs, please stay behind for me. Everyone else is good to go. All CRCs, come over here.
Orion, I would
me a
like to
cue.
say
Odin,
like,
give me
you
a
guys
cue.
should use the like that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like one more building.
Oh, we have an
Alright,
active
let's go.
shooter.
Guys that are a lot nicer. Have my team cover.
God, we have a lot of CRCs. You guys are kind of cute, though.
CRC
All right.
gang.
So, has anyone here been to two main ops?
Does the one that I disconnected halfway through count?
Yes.
Yes.
So you Blackout and Meds. Anyone else? Okay.
I can lie and say I did.
Yep. Okay. So I want you guys stand still. I'm gonna take track. So once you attend two main operations, you'll become a CT. Okay. And once you become a CT, you can wear the worn CT armor, so you look a bit more like me. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And then once you hit Admiral, you can look like me.
I don't want to look like you. With all respect.
All right. So you guys, you are all dismissed. Thank you all for
User
showing up. Appreciate
disconnected
it.
from
Hope
your
you all liked
channel.
it. All right. Yeah. You four. Very good. All right. You two, come over here.
Why is there a droid?
Okay. So are either of you a medic? Yeah, meds. So you're going to be a CT now. You're going to be a CM, which stands for clone medic, okay?
Thank you,
So
sir.
all of you change your names.
How do I do that in game?
What was that?
You can do it in game.
Yeah, don't do it in game yet. Just change it on Discord and TS, and I'll get
All
you
right.
all tags. Let's see who
It
Blackout.
will stay the exact same
Server
on
group
TS
revoked.
until.
Oh no, my server group's been revoked.
Blackout.
You might as well just do
Bye,
it on
cutie.
Discord.
User
Bye-bye.
disconnected from your channel.
Meds. And now let me get you on the roster.
Hey, Glide. Hey, Glide.
Green.
What's up?
Is this
What is the
only
rank
unit
structure?
that you win for ARMA?
I can post in command chat.
Okay, thank you.
CM Med. And Blackout.
What?
All right, you guys are good on the roster. Let me get you on. Can you guys request tags in TeamSpeak? Just request Trooper for both of you, please.
How do I
Okay.
request tags?
And just type it in tag request.
Gotcha.
Type it in the tag request channel.
I'm in the gun
User disconnected from your channel.
And you guys should be all good. Okay, great.
Wait, you said it in TeamSpeak or in Discord?
And Discord.
Oh,
Go to
'cause
the
you said
tags request
TeamSpeak.
channel. Oh, my bad.
No, it's fine.
Go to the Discord tag request channel and request Trooper tags, and I'll give them to you
Should I
guys.
just type in medic?
Yeah, just type in medic. Yeah, there you go. Okay, great. And then, if you guys want, do any of you want worn armor?